Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, True the King. I'm my man, Action Jackson, back again with another
What up, people?
episode of Rumble in the Ring, man. Salute, how you feeling, Action, man?
Hey, I'm feeling good, man. We're gonna watch some wrestling today.
Right,
Wrestling
right,
today.
right, right. Absolutely. A lot to talk about. We ain't do a show sometime, but like I said before, my schedule, how my schedule is right now, we gonna get it together though. We're gonna get it together.
Yeah.
Um,
But I'm glad to be back,
Stay tuned for
I'm glad to be
content.
back here a little bit, come in and out sometimes, I be busy sometimes, but glad to be back.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me see. Let me boom. Try to bam. I'm trying to. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Shout out to Maybach Sports. Shout out to Tiffany Ned. Shout out to hey y'all hop on Rumble the Ring channel, man. Hold on, let me see.
What up, Tiff?
Rumble. If y'all not subscribed, subscribe to Rumble in the Ring. If y'all not, I know. Cause I'm probably gonna take this. I mean, the stream gonna be on Rumble the Ring show. You know, Rumble the Ring. You know, subscribe over there. Much it'd be heavily appreciated. Let me see, boom. Like I said, if y'all not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. We definitely can use some more wrestling fans over here. Definitely.
I guess. Let me see, boom, boom. Yeah, a lot been going on, man. A
Yeah, a lot
lot
happening
been
going on.
going on. A lot been going on, man. What you will talk? What we want to talk about first?
You wanna talk about Saturday night main event or you wanna speak on
Oh,
you wanna speak on the W releases?
um, we can talk about Saturday Night, man. Then let's we talk about Saturday Night. You could kick it off, man. How do you feel about Saturday Night main event?
How I feel about Saturday night main event? It was a good show. It wasn't bad, but the one negative about it, it's way too many commercials. Way too many commercials.
Right.
But it was good. Just we see some new stuff going on. I was expecting Bronson Reed to be part of the new faction. I was
Right.
kind of like, okay, all right. Bronson Reed with Seth Rollins and Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. But that was good. John Cena stuff. What do you think about the John Cena storyline? What do you think about the John Cena with Ron Killings?
Um, how you f- how you feel about you said Johnson? I feel it's good. Adding R2 to the storyline is very interesting. It's kind of good. I think it's good because adding R2, he's a you know I mean he's great. So it's like with his character, what I mean, trying to change John Cena. 'Cause I do think John Cena is going to come back um as a as a as face when before he's done. He's not gonna be heel his entire last run. That's not gonna happen. I think he's gonna turn back being face. So I think adding our truth in that, you know what I mean, in the storyline, into like you know what I mean, trying to remind John Cena who he really is and all
Yeah,
that. That's kind of unique storyline right there. So
and I'm thinking that I think Cody's gonna turn.
who?
I think Cody's gonna turn.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna turn.
You don't think so?
He's not turning anytime soon. He's not turning the same time. He's not being heel. You think he's gonna
Gonna
be
be no
heel
double.
during
Ain't
the
gonna be
same
no
time
double
John
turn.
Cena turn heel? When is Cody turning heel?
I don't know. Probably in the end of the. I don't know. Probably the early time of fall, maybe Survivor Series. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Nah, I don't know, man. I mean, we'll see. It gotta make sense to him to turn heel, but I don't think right now it makes sense. But Cody Rhodes made his return also. Excuse me.
Who?
Cody Rhodes, came back. You know, no 3-piece suit, by the way. No 3-piece suit.
Thank God.
He came back with.
Yeah, that's getting too much, man. Come on, man. You have to wear a suit all the time. Everywhere you go, you
I
gotta
mean,
wear a
that's his
suit.
thing, man. Hey, that's his thing. Bronson has been wearing a 3-piece suit on a roller coaster, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you with his
Yeah,
family, you got a 3-piece suit on. That was all right, bro. Like, now
and
that was like,
that's a
all right,
little overkill. Yeah, that's too
that's
much.
not like, all right. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Okay,
hey, man.
I got another thing going on with the Saturday Night Main Event. I seen that Drew McIntyre, which I'm not really a fan. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like he's boring, but he's out for a minute. He's gonna be out for a while. They
He
haven't him
taking the
on
break.
TV. Yes,
I mean, that's probably one reason why he lost.
yes.
That's
So
that's the only reason I think he lost for. I was like, I'm like, why? Because I ain't gonna lie though. I think Drew should have won that. But if he's gonna go away, then it's like okay. If he wants to go away, time off, then that makes sense.
yeah,
It's been Memorial Day weekend, absolutely. Appreciate you.
happy Memorial Day weekend. But yeah, I don't know, man. It
True, a
was cool.
3-piece shoe on rope. Now, I mean, that is crazy. Like, he had a 3-piece shoot. I seen that, like, bro, he had a 3 on a roller coaster. Like, I ain't think it was like necessarily a bad. Like, I don't think I ever seen motherfucker with a suit on, like, this be
Yeah,
on a
in the
roller
roller
coaster.
coaster.
Like,
That's
this,
just
like,
crazy.
3-piece suit on.
That's
Like, that
crazy.
was not great. I'm like, come on, bro.
That's crazy. That is nuts.
I get him wearing a 3-point. I don't have a problem him wearing a suit. Like that's his thing. You know what I mean? But that's hilarious though.
Yeah.
But I mean, but it's fun. I mean, but yeah though, man. Yeah, I like the R2 Johnson match was a good. I think that was a decent match. It was a decent
Yeah.
match for what it was. Zelina Vega also retained against Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green had like her nose. I think broke her nose. I think.
Yeah. And that botch 619, that was messed up. That was
But
terrible.
yeah,
He botched
yeah,
that.
but Zelina retains.
Boy.
Um, it was like I
Yeah.
said, it was a decent. Jesse
What's his
Ventura
cousin?
is great on commentary.
Yeah.
I mean, he showed why he's one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Listen, one thing I like about Jesse Ventura, he does not care to call out the realistic optics of like why this is happening.
Yeah.
Like like that was like he doesn't like. This one thing I do appreciate like watching Jesse Ventura is the fact that like we know this is professional wrestling and we just go by certain things, but like he's going to call things out per se, like why he's doing this.
Yes. And you also
Like
see him with a Malcolm X hat hat on.
Yeah, he
You didn't
definitely
see
had a
that, did
Malcolm
you?
X hat on. That was
You said what?
he said the Malcolm X hat on.
I think he had a Malcolm X hat on. Yes, he did.
Yeah, that was Jesse. Listen, man, Jesse Ventura, man, like I said, very interesting character.
He is.
I like him doing the Saturday Night Main Event. That's one of the highlights of the series so far, right? Um,
Having him
him
back,
doing this,
you
him
know,
doing the
and it's a
Saturday
good
Night
thing
Main
having him
Event,
back just for that. You know, that was a good idea to bring him back in the company for him to do that.
right? Because he's definitely great at he is definitely great at at that. You cannot
He is.
you can't say otherwise. Like he's phenomenal at that. So
You know, he know what he's doing and everything. So yeah, what else we can talk about?
yeah, yeah. Like he the walk the cage. The only thing about the cage, like you said, he talked about the cage match. When he talking about cage match, like why is the Damian Priest is walking out the cage? Like my
Yeah.
whole thing is this. My thing about a cage match is this: a cage match, like you can escape from a cage, whatever. But my thing is like, dang, like you just walk through the door. Like if that's the case,
Walter.
it should be no problem walking through that door.
Mm-mm.
Like realistically, like so you trying to tell me it's so easy that people that can will get out the ring already, right? And you
Yes.
should just open the door. It's always got to be some lie. Like have that door permanently locked or something. Like you can't. You gotta go if you do want to escape. You gotta go through the. You know what I mean? You gotta climb up the cage, man.
He didn't climb out the cage, man. He just opened that door and just, hey, I like that.
That was a good option.
It don't make it so
I
predictable.
like those observations. I do like
Yeah.
them observations because, like, bro, don't we this is 2025. We don't have like you know what I mean. We don't have this like. It's like respect the audience. You know what I mean? Intelligence.
And right now, Damon Priest need to be over Drew McIntyre on the card. So,
I mean, it's
he-
probably going to happen. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what's next. If he
I
gonna
mean, I don't know what's
continue to
next,
go for the
but
U.S. title,
I mean, he's part of the championship picture. I would say that he's
yeah,
right behind the people. So he's right there with them guys. So
yeah. I mean,
you
you
know, we got
absolutely on
Gunther
that.
still. So I don't. I mean, I don't know. He's gonna be able with Gunther and stuff. Not Gunther. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. That dark. They had a dark match. I forgot they had a dark match. American Made, Brutus Creed, and Judas Creed versus Latino World Order.
I ain't watched that.
They won that. They won that match. Um,
Yeah, I'm kind of done with the LWO, man. I just it's not cutting it.
yeah. I mean, if anybody cared. Um, what else happening? Oh yeah. The just like you said, Jay Uso, the Logan Paul match. The Jey Uso Logan Paul match. It was funny because earlier, John Cena and Jey Uso was backstage, and he was telling how he when we were in wrestling, he'd be like putting pressure on Jay to not lose to a quote unquote YouTuber.
Yes.
So John Cena interferes later in that match to try to because of that um interferes. Uh, you know Cody Rhodes intervenes. That's what he returned. Cody Rhodes intervened. Jey Uso retains being Logan Paul. And now we're about to see a tag team match at Money in the Bank.
Yeah. See,
You
tag team
know,
match, and we might get Logan Paul to be a part of John Cena's alliance.
it could be. I mean, at this
Could
point,
be. Could be.
but interesting tag team match during the last farewell tour of the Money in the Bank. And other
Um,
return, like you said, we mentioned earlier, Big Bad Bronson Reed returns to help out Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker to go against to beat CM Punk and Sami Zayn. And boy, that was a great addition to the Dangerous Alliance 2.0. I mean, it's been the other Dangerous. Y'all know anything about the Dangerous Alliance and why it's being referenced is Paul Heyman's old faction back in the day when he was in like WCW, AWA, and all that, even the ECW. So like, I guess this is the newer version of the Dangerous Alliance. And
Yeah.
I'm not mad at this addition. Because Bad Bronson Reed, he needs to be pushed, and this is a good way to get pushed. Boy, I tell you, people thought it was gonna be Austin Theory or great, whatever case may be. Nah, we gonna put Big Bad Bronson Reed, and I love this addition because I ain't
And
gonna
some
lie,
people,
I think Austin Theory a little overrated. I'm not saying he's not
I
bad.
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say overrated, man.
He's not bad in the ring. I'm not saying he's not bad in the ring. Like he's good for where he's a mid card guy to me. Can he be a top? I don't know. I think
Is
he's
he
just a
upper?
mid
Is
card
he is
guy.
he
I
upper
don't
card
listen. I'm
player?
not. He's not bad. He's not bad, but I don't see like he's not. He don't have that star. Like he has the look and things of that nature, but he don't have that power. He don't have the star power. Like I get it, but like people saying like he could be a main eventer and all that. Like he can wrestle in the ring. He has good moves and he, you know what I mean, entertaining to a certain degree. But like there's a lot of guys I would have that spot over him if the opportunity presented itself. You know what I mean? Just saying. You do got Carmelo Hayes out there. You do got like you know what I mean. Just saying, if you just give
Carmelo.
that person a ball, you trust him with the ball more than other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just saying. You know, Russo coming back. You know what I mean? Like I said, Big Bad Bronson Reed. Who you try to tell me? I mean, Austin Theory or Big Bad Bronson Reed. We gonna take Bronson Reed. That man. I mean, they need a super heavyweights right now. They need super heavyweights right now. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't look at Jacob Fatu really as a super heavyweight like that. Maybe he maybe just make the edge of a super heavyweight. Maybe,
He's a tweener.
maybe per se. Don't get twisted. Jacob Fatu do his thing. But like, I mean, but even if that, even if you want to consider Jacob Fatu a super heavyweight, it don't. It ain't. I mean, you got, you know,
And then
they
you
need
got
they.
what's his name? I mean, you want me to speak on it now? Just wait.
Who you about to say?
I was about to talk about Jeff Cobb. You got Jeff Cobb. He's
JC
another.
Mateo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't put Bronson Reed in that. Like, I ain't gonna. I mean, I don't know. I'm glad he ain't with the blood. Like now that was that was good too though. Like Paul Heyman, like the dangerous, like because now this is a dangerous alliance. Like this is it fits the name, dangerous alliance. It's like because yes, Austin Theory would be cool, but like okay, it doesn't fit the name. I don't know the name of the faction per se. They didn't say technically the name of the faction, but this is dangerous alliance vibes.
So would you
If
say
you
this
know
is
the
it?
history.
Is this it far as the members?
I don't know, and that's if my thing is if it's a dangerous alliance per se, I would add more members. If it's like a dangerous alliance type
Maybe
of
two
thing,
more, and that's it.
I don't. I'm trying to think who would be the other. Yeah, I'm trying to think who would be the other members though.
You
I'll
gotta have
add
a
Becky
tag
Lynch
team.
in
You
it.
gotta have
Why
somebody
not?
that's a tag team.
I'll add Becky Lynch to it. Add Becky Lynch. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add Becky Lynch.
I don't know
Um,
who else would we add.
but
I
yeah,
was like,
but we got the Battleground pay per view coming up. Not so long. What it's on the day? What's on the day? Right? It's on the pop in the day.
got that. We got the AEW. I'm probably gonna watch that too later. I'm gonna watch
Yeah, I
that.
ain't gonna lie. I'm trying. Hold, let me just look at.
Are they
I
coming
ain't
on
gonna
the
lie.
same time?
Probably yeah. Uh, it should. It's a decent card. It's a decent card. It is a decent card. I ain't gonna lie. It's a decent card, but I'm probably gonna prioritize that AEW. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I don't know.
I will be watching both. And also, I will share the Discord link. That we will be. I'll be streaming the games or whatever the case may be. Not I say games, the matches. Let
Yeah.
me share the boom.
But do you
So,
want to speak on the releases, or you want to?
oh, absolutely. You can kick it off if you want.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out who got released here. I know the releases, but I gotta look at the thing here. Let's see here.
I mean, we could. I mean, we don't. I mean, well, we know Braun Strowman got released.
Yeah.
You know, Core J, well,
Corey
Core J got
J,
released.
Gigi
Jakar,
Dolan. You got her. She got.
yeah, Jakar Jackson got released. I mean, look, WWE do their releases every year. Braun
They do it every
Strowman
year.
mainly because of the money, because it's like he makes a lot of money. It's like if he ain't getting used like that and he making a lot of money, it's like what they said specifically for him, he may come back and do like part-time work for them. So that's gonna be basically his role with WWE, doing part-time work and like, you know what I mean? But I mean, like it's not surprising because they just added wrestlers in the they added money and things of that nature. You constantly signing wrestlers and things that case may be.
Yeah, they
Got to
already
make
make
budget cuts,
signs, but I'm gonna look at the
budget cuts,
release
whatever.
here. You got Braun Strowman who got released. Kari Jackson.
Shout out to Angelo, man.
Uh, Dakota Kai, who I think she's going to get signed by AEW. I'm hearing
Probably,
it's going to
probably,
happen, but it's going to happen.
probably. Yeah, I mean that's probably gonna happen. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
yeah, I mean, shoot. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. I mean, cause cause like I mean, I don't know, but and maybe I don't know. She may not be get hurt, whatever. I don't know.
Okay, and
May
then we
not
got
still get hurt.
Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler's another one.
Yeah, she
Uh,
got released. I don't know where she may go to she may definitely go to AEW
she may go
for
AEW.
sure.
She may go to
Kaden Carter, we don't know where she.
ECW.
I mean, maybe she do
Katie
some ten.
Carter.
I mean, it's a lot of options out there. NXT Eddie Thorpe, he may
Yeah,
go back to New
to
Japan or something like that.
Kakana Chance.
Yeah, Katana Chance.
He
I don't know what she's gonna maybe do.
maybe
Maybe TNA. I don't know.
Riley Osborne, which is a controversy release. I
Yeah,
know.
only the two people on the main roster I can see is Shayna Baszler and Dakota Kai at AEW. Or Mensa. I don't know where he gonna be at, be
Or
honest with
Mensa.
you. Probably
I see him
independent
going
scene.
back to. I can see him going to. I don't know. He can go to TNA maybe, or go
Yeah,
back to Europe. I don't know.
The
There's
Car
options for him.
Jackson.
Major League
I
Wrestling.
don't know what she be. She need a little bit more development though. So I don't know
Who's
what
that?
she. Gigi Dolan. She may go to AEW. She could go to AEW. I can see that. Gigi
And she going.
Dolan.
She probably gonna go back to her original gimmick. I'm hearing
Yeah.
she going back to her original gimmick.
Eddie Thorpe may probably go. He may go back to New Japan.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's
Probably get
crazy
Brooke.
these WWE releases and all that, man.
Yeah.
Braun getting released twice is crazy. I mean, yeah, I'm lost in the sauce of new age wrestlers. Yeah, it's kind of a lot, but I mean,
I'm kind of surprised by Gallus. I'm surprised by that since the
I'm not.
news
They might
about
have been used. Like I'm not. I'm not really surprised about certain releases. Like few of them may have been a couple of surprises, but like
We got one person retired from professional wrestling. Dana Palmer. She's a development talent. She's gone. Javier Brunel. Javier Brunel. He's a development talent. He got released. So
okay, yeah.
it wasn't bad. It's probably about a good 12, 13 names, I would say.
I mean, yeah, but like, yeah. So we'll see what happens. With people getting released and all that.
No, we got some signings. We got yeah, they got more signings coming.
Also, speaking, also we do want to, I do want to touch on this though. RRP. True, wrestling is too saturated nowadays. Now it's not. It's really not too saturated. To be honest with you, it's kind of it's probably the most balanced. Wrestling is probably the most balanced it's ever been in a sense.
Yeah,
It's really not saturated at all.
I would say the
I don't think
WWE. I would say
I don't
WWE
think
did too much.
I can in my opinion I don't think professional wrestling never can be saturated because you have so many different like you got so many different like professional like styles of wrestling out there. Of course, nowadays you got a lot of people doing the same thing per se, but like
Yeah,
everything, it was alright. Like it was alright. Saturday night, it was alright for what it was. Free time, like it was alright. It was um,
it's
but
it was a nice show, a nice little.
yeah, but I don't think wrestling will ever be saturated per se. Not like you know what I mean. That's just my opinion. There's a lot
Yeah,
out there. It's a lot. It's literally a lot out there. It's a lot out, but it's a lot out there. But it's like it's not like oh man, like I'm like if I'm watching WWE, I know it's a WWE product. I'm watching for AEW, it's different. You know what I mean? It's different. TNA, like if I'm watching different things, and I'm getting like, okay, this is a different style. This is different. You know what I mean? I'm
TNA
telling like
kind of.
it's
I
the
don't know about
different.
TNA, man. I think TNA's like kind of WWE.
I mean, shoot, that's a but you get what I'm saying though. Like if I'm watching TNA, it is like okay, I'm this is a different type of product. Like if I'm watching, that's what I'm saying. Like it is different.
Yeah. Do you
Like
want to speak on the new dishes, the new partnerships and a promotion being by? Did you speak on that or?
nah, we can get to that a little bit, but
Yeah.
I do want to say this though. R.P. Sabu,
Yes.
a legend in the game. How's pay per view nowadays? They don't even call it pay per views no more. They call it PLE. Well, WWE call it PLEs. I'll say that. Um, the pay per views are good. The pay per views are good. I mean, so, like a lot of pay per views are good.
They good.
I
Yeah.
like AEW stuff because you can buy you got there's multiple ways to watch their pay per views. I
Mm.
like that's why I like AEW. But
But yeah, Sabu, man, Sabu. Rest in peace.
RP Sabu though, RP Sabu, hardcore legend, wrestling legend. You know what I mean?
What was your first interaction of Sabu? What was your first
My first
interaction?
interaction with Sabu was like in the mid 2000s when I started getting on computer online whatever doing doing research whatever and I'm seeing him on ECW One Night Stand and that him and EC like and I started doing research on Sabu like oh this dude Sabu is crazy what I mean uh man the man listen if y'all don't know anything about Sabu boy Sabu is definitely an innovator of the game innovator uh legend. He was his uncle was the original Sheik, not the Iron Sheik, but the original Sheik. Um,
He was in the
he was
ter-
the Sheik before the Iron Sheik, right?
he was in
That
W.
was his uncle. That
Yes.
was his uncle, which also trained RVD. Also trained RVD.
Yes,
So
he
him
did.
and him Sabu RVD has a a long relationship and knowing each other. Yeah, man. Like if you love, listen. if Sabu could have been big as RVD.
He could
Like
have
I feel though he could have been as big as RVD, but things happen. Things happen. Whatever case may be,
politics.
politics,
You
business,
know,
whatever.
outside stuff going on. You know, my first interaction of Sabu was Monday Night Raw. I think it's around '96. This is when ECW was invading WWE. They was invading them,
Right, the
and
first time. Yep.
it's the first time he was jumping off the roof, man, of the Raw logo. He jumping off the thing.
Right.
He just hitting tables and stuff. This is when they had the Dudley Boys, Tommy Dreamer, Simon Diamond. Uh, you know, they had them guys show up at Raw. That was a very memorable episode.
Yeah, man. That's that Rey Mysterio match, man. That is cool, man. That Rey Mysterio. I don't like the ending is always trash. The ending has always been trash. The ending always been trash. But that besides that ending,
Yeah,
it was they had a no contest in the ECW match. It's crazy.
yeah.
But like besides the ending, that one of the best Rey Mysterio matches in WWE history. Like I ain't go. That was a
Match that.
and then like you said, like his in the like how he either throw the chair like that. Like when I first saw Sabu, he was doing things that nobody was really doing. I'm like, what? Like he's throwing like he's not just hitting people with the chair, right? He's throwing it in your face. Like he gonna throw the chair in your face, like you know what I mean.
Does a
Then the
crazy
leg
move, man.
drops.
This guy was just crazy,
The
man. This
the
guy wrestled for every promotion, just about every promotion
yeah,
there was,
he
as far
or at
as
least appeared, or at least appeared. Um, yeah,
yeah,
man. This man he was listen, man. He literally put his body on the line, man. He put his body like the triple jump moonsaults off the chair. And like Mike, he didn't have to talk. He didn't have to talk. He was over.
yeah, he
That what
was.
made him so great too is he did not have to talk.
He did
He did
not.
not have to talk. You know when you heard that music, dun dun
It was
dun
about to go
dun
down. It was
dun.
about to go down. But
You hear that? You know it's going down.
he worked for a lot of
Man,
promotions, man.
TNA,
Crazy.
in TNA, he had this
Wrestling to this
feud with
day.
Abyss.
He's wrestling to this day in his 60s.
Hard, yeah. I mean, he had his last match a couple weeks ago. They were trying to blame GCW, whatever. I mean, and they say, well, why you let this man wrestle? But I mean, listen, he a grown. I mean, listen, man. I mean, I understand you could have said, well, why you let this man wrestle, but he a grown man. Like, if he wanted to sit there and say, I want one match. Listen, my whole thing is this. Y'all letting Ric Flair come out there and if y'all letting Ric
Yeah.
Flair having one last match and things of that nature. Now, I'm
Flair,
not saying people now, and I'm not saying people didn't say he should have been wrestling, but it wasn't this big outrage when Sabu did
no,
it. It
it
just
wasn't.
after it just Sabu passed away, whatever, right? It just makes it a bigger conversation. But y'all
And
wasn't having the same type of
no,
energy when Ric Flair is having his last match, or whatever. So don't let. I mean, listen, and
and
I
he was
get it.
trash.
Sabu had
He
this,
was trash those last years. He was
yeah,
trash.
and I get it. Sabu was definitely battered and beating his body and all that. But they were trying to say they gave G7 was gave him something, but that was Sabu's team, and RVD did clear that up. By the way, um, RVD did clear that up. About the what the kratom that Sabu his team gave him that nobody JCW didn't give him that. So
Yeah,
I mean, listen, man. Hey, he went out how he want to went out at the end of the day. 60 years old is young. It's still, I mean, it's unfortunate, what I mean? Because like Sabu, um, he man, he's a Hall of Fame wrestler. Like, forget about the WWE Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Fame wrestler. Period. Like, he's a
he
very
is.
innovative guy.
He should be in there.
Uh,
He should be in.
like said, the ladders and the tables and all that. Like, he was the first person really put through people through tables.
Yeah, he was.
Before the
He
Dudley
was going through
Boys,
tech.
before Reggie, like he put through people for the table, like the
Yeah, I remember seeing this guy
leg drop.
in WCW. I seen him in WCW, man. Like, man, he was doing that stuff in WCW. He had a coffee. He had a cup of coffee there. I remember that.
Yeah, WrestleMania is too nice now. So SummerSlam gonna be too nice.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy about that. Yeah, that was crazy. I seen what this one guy post, Angelo. I seen it. That was crazy. That was crazy.
What do you think of? got canceled for New Orleans was going to.
I don't think that was right,
Yeah,
man. I don't like that. Like you change it up like that. Like
that word is going now. I ain't gonna lie though. They better not think They better not move that where I think they're gonna move
they
it.
gonna move. They going Las Vegas.
Nah,
Yes,
bro.
they going back to Las Vegas. Yes, they saying it already. They talking
They going
about
back to Vegas
yeah. They talking about having New Orleans be SummerSlam. They talk about them getting SummerSlam.
or next year.
Yes.
It makes sense because the weather probably.
So I don't know. I just don't like that they did that. Like you already made a
I
promise.
don't
These
know.
people already bought. Some people already bought
No, they're
tickets.
not put. They're not putting that in Vegas again, bro. They got to touch other markets though. That's not
No, they
even
put it.
out.
They already
Now
said.
you know.
They already said it. They put
Oh,
it
they
back.
already said it. They already said they put
I
it back in
think they gonna
Vegas
put
again.
it back. That's why I'm hearing rumors from that. I'm hearing rumors about that.
Nah, bro. You know what? You know what? You heard other rumors too. That's what I'm saying. You know, a rumor. The rumor. You know, you heard other rumor too. Where they gonna put it at?
Cause it was supposed to go to Minnesota at one point. Remember that? What happened with Minnesota? I thought they were supposed to get
I don't
WrestleMania.
know. But you heard a rumor where they may put it at too, though, right?
Where?
You know, you ain't Saudi, Saudi
Nah,
Arabia.
nah, no.
You ain't see that rumor. That's bro. Listen, bro. Listen, they did that shit. Man. I ain't gonna lie. They out of pocket. Listen, hey, hey, money is money, I guess. But hey, I don't.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
man,
I don't like. I don't think that's going. No, that's not gonna work.
man,
I, I heard.
listen. If
I
they got
heard
the
London.
bag for it, listen, they not. Look, they got the bag for it.
I heard London too. I heard that one too.
Now they want to do a London show because no, never mind. Now they want to do a London show.
I heard London. Yeah, but I'm really hearing more Las Vegas
Now
too.
that shit ain't no. That's not no. It's a dub to me, but I ain't gonna lie to you though. Don't be surprised. They listen. Those guys over there want to have WrestleMania over there. I'll say that, and they have the bag for it. They don't care who flying out there.
They don't care.
That's the thing. They really don't care though. They got people over there, whatever. But WrestleMania with Saudi would be crazy. Like now, I ain't gonna. If you gonna do WrestleMania, if you gonna do WrestleMania overseas, is do it in London. Like, oh, I understand maybe
Paris,
a London.
do in France maybe. I don't. Hey,
I understand do it in somewhere in Europe. Now, right in Canada, maybe in Mexico, maybe one of these.
yeah, they might get it. Mexico might get it. You know. But come on, Saudi
Crown Jewel
Arabia.
gonna be
Come
in
on, man.
Perth.
Like really? They trying to
Yeah,
get that
Crown
market.
Jewel go. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. But like, yeah, battleground on the day. Then after that, the next event is gonna be the next event going to be in Inglewood, California. Um,
Worlds
Worlds
collide.
Collide 2025. The WWE and Mexican sister promotion Lucha Libre AAA. That's funny. That's good. It's gonna be aired for YouTube in both English and Spanish commentary. It's gonna be on YouTube. So if y'all don't have the app, everybody got YouTube, so it's gonna be
It's
on
free.
YouTube for free.
It's free. Go watch it.
So, I guess because of some type of rights or something like that. Reason why
I
they don't
think
put it
so,
on the
but I'm trying to figure out like I guess that they technically haven't finished the deal yet. It's about to get
yeah, it's
finalized.
not all the way finished per
When?
se,
But
but
was it second,
two
third?
matches
About the third
already
quarter.
two matches already two matches already confirmed. Legado del Fantasma, Angel Berto and Santo Escobar versus this is gonna be good. Dr. Wagner Jr. Y'all, that's a legend right there. But if y'all don't know who that is, uh,
But ain't that the
um,
son of the other one? This is his son.
yeah,
Is that
that's his son.
okay?
That's his son. Father worked as Dr. Wagner Jr. Is El Hero El Hill del Doctor. Yeah, I can't. But beg my pardon, my Spanish. My Spanish is off. But he's one of the best luchadors on the planet. I saw last time I saw him, he was doing stuff in Pro Wrestling Noah.
Mm.
He was doing he was up he was doing he was in Japan. He was doing good stuff over there in Japan too. He was a world heavyweight champion over there. Um yeah, he was doing good stuff over there. He would doing good stuff over there. He was there for like what 6 years.
Yeah.
Uh he's only 33 years old. Pagano. Pagano. I
Yeah.
heard Pagano. He's like a clown wrestler.
Oh, okay. That should be
That's
interesting.
like his gimmick. That's
That
like
should be
his
very
gimmick in
interesting.
Psycho Clown. And Psycho Clown, I know about Psycho Clown for a little minute. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be a good tag team match. And Chad Gable versus El Hero del Vicino.
Oh
That's gonna
yeah,
be a fire
that's the
match.
guy they pushing to be the next superstar.
Yeah, his the problem is his injuries though, but that's gonna be a fire match though. That's gonna be a fire match.
So
Um,
I I think it's gonna be.
I wonder who else is gonna be on that card though. That Worlds Collide though.
I don't
I
know. I
wonder
think
who else is
they
gonna be on that card. 'Cause Ray still
uh
hurt, ain't he? Ray tore his
who
ACL. Ray tore his ACL, didn't he?
who tore his ACL?
I'm saying, what did Ray tore? Ray hurt. Ray Mysterio is definitely hurt though. What
Yeah,
did he?
I think he's hurt. I don't think he's gonna be part of it. I think he's gonna be part of it, but I don't think he's gonna wrestle.
Man, he on that flyer though. Let me see. Yeah, you right on that. Let me see. Boom.
They got a flyer out. It's a few people on there. I see Stephanie Vacker Vac
Yeah, yeah, she's definitely gonna be on there.
she
I
gonna be on
definitely
there. I
see her
see.
on there.
I see
Are we go-
Laura
are we gonna
Vice.
see Corn?
She's on the
Are,
Laura Vice is on the
are we gonna see?
program.
Oh yeah, are we gonna see? Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see? Um,
Uh,
injury. Let me see what injury did he got. Ray may be in the match. Hold up, Ray may be in that match though. Not match, but Ray may be on that card. Now Ray Phoenix and Penta. They gonna be on
yeah,
that. I
yeah.
mean,
You know they gonna put them on there. Come on, those are the two.
bro, they gonna put
Those
them
are the
on there.
two top luchadors. Them two guys are the two top luchadors. Two of them, both
And
of them guys.
put LW on there, man. Put
Shoot,
Zelina
put
Vega on
Dragon
there. Put
Lee. Yeah,
Zelina
Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee needs to be.
Dragon
He needs to be
Lee.
back in Mexico anyways.
Andrade. Put Andrade on
Andrade.
there. Well, let's think what type of now. I like the Chad Gable because that makes sense because storyline wise, the luchador like I like that.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen? I don't think Chad Gable's gonna wrestle. I think it's gonna be the other one.
Nah,
I think
he
somehow.
gonna wrestle. He gonna wrestle. I think it's gonna be he could have two matches.
Yeah,
He could have two matches. They could do that.
but yeah, I think it's yeah. I think we're gonna see who else we're gonna see on that show.
Have American Made versus dude. This is what I do. Have American Made versus Ray Phoenix versus Penta.
Yeah, do that.
That's a great match right there. You got Zelina Vega, put Zelina Vega on there. You got Stephanie Valcour. Uh,
Has Zelina go against one of the AAA girls? I don't know which one they got, but have him go against one of them opponents.
right, that's what I may do.
So
I mean,
I
we'll
think
see though.
yeah, we see more of the car. They haven't quite have they got to sign some more people. I think that's what I'm thinking.
They ain't gonna put Alberto Del Rio on there.
They got to.
He, bro, he gonna
They,
lose the belt, man.
I know, but they got
No
to show
matter
the
if I,
champion on there, man. They got to show. He got to make an
no,
appearance.
they don't. No, they do, bro. No, they don't. No,
They
they,
might
bro.
put him on the side and just hey,
Nah, he not, bro. He not, bro. He ain't. If you didn't see him in that press conference, bro, if you didn't see him in that press conference, he's not. They not fucking with Berto. They not fucking with Berto, man. That man shouldn't be like for what? For what? That man's a criminal.
I know he is, but he's the champion.
It don't matter. That's listen. It's a reason why Triple A. It's a reason why Triple A got bought. The shit was trash. The shit was trash. The shit was trash. Like you got him as your champion. You got Tessa Blanchard and shit. Look, okay, we all know Tessa Blanchard is great as a great wrestler, right?
Yeah,
Why we ain't seen her? Why we ain't seen her no WWE stuff? You know why? They not playing, bro. Listen, WWE ain't that dumb. WWE ain't that dumb. Especially I think they learned their lesson with Hulk Hogan.
but they still brought they
I
still
think they
brought
learned
him,
their lesson with
they
Hulk
brought him
Hogan.
back anyway. They brought him back.
Yeah, we ain't seen him since. We ain't seen him since. I know that. We ain't seen him since. What we see Hulk? When last time we see Hulk Hogan?
Mm,
He was supposed to be at WrestleMania.
yeah,
I
I
think he
just
may have been there,
yeah.
but they motherfuckers ain't. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though. You don't want bad publicity like that, man. You
Yeah,
don't want bad publicity like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, cause they going to definitely troll. We live in a society where people going to troll
so
and
you
people
thinking
going to let
that
shit happen.
we're not going to see the champion one time? This one time.
Bro, he's not gonna have the. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. He's not gonna have the belt. He ain't gonna have the belt for that much longer. I want you to know that he's not having that belt much longer. You trying to tell me since they hold up? With that being said, you trying to tell me they bought Triple A and we haven't seen a belt to do? If we haven't seen, he's a champion. He's a world champion. He has history in the WWE. We would have been saw him actually. Come on, bro. You know they're not fucking with him. He literally has history in the WWE and he's the world champion. If
He
he
still
didn't have
has
the,
his.
you trying to tell me we would have been with a saw him? But guess who they pushing? El Vicino.
That's who they want to push. Anyways, that's the guy they want to push.
No, but I'm saying they want to. But they could push Alberto Del Rio too.
Mm.
Alberto Del Rio is not a is a great wrestler, right? Why we haven't seen him on WWE
Yeah, I
television?
mean, and he's a multiple world champion.
Right, but why we haven't seen him?
Yeah, because that stuff that went down.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He got too much baggage. I remember he threatened Triple H. Did he threaten Triple H? I couldn't remember he threatened Triple H. He
I
had a
don't I
lot
don't
of
know
heat.
too much about that deal, but I know about the whole pay situation. I know about that. That's what I know about.
It's more shit than that. It's more shit than that.
And about a fan, I heard something about a fan. He had to interact with a fan. Something
Man,
happened with the fan.
I'll
He
tell
assaulted
you,
a fan.
man, listen, he got more stuff than that, man. This man, he assaulted his girl. He allegedly uh sexually assaulted his girlfriend. He was charged with one count sexual assault, one count causing bodily harm. He was released on a $50,000 bail. He was a, he was indicted by a grand jury and formally charged with an aggravated and kidnapping and assault with two felonies. Rodrigo's trial was delayed several times until charges was ultimately dropped in 2021. I mean, he got a lot of baggage, bro. I'm being
Yeah.
honest with you. He got charged with aggravated and kidnapping, bro.
So what you gonna do
Now he
for all
got those charges did get dropped, but having this stuff in your name like that, and then like you're not even like then the other things that, and mind you, then the other thing here's the thing that makes it even bad. Yes, those charges did drop, but like he has a history of this though, which is we know that he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't have that man because you don't want because you want to have him have him that negativity to overshadow everything you got going on. Cause he
Mm.
get like, come on, bro. Cause that is crazy. I know he don't. I know those charges did get dropped, but that's some wild accusations, and we already know you already did something before. Shout out to Garrison. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I'm trying. He's definitely gonna probably lose the belt. But like I said, this is a chip. But that's why if you like I said, Triple H been doing bad though. But that's why like because my thing is though that's just bad. Like why would you have him as your champion? They did doing real bad. If he because he ain't wrestling nowhere else. Well, where else he
No, he
going? He
hasn't.
did
He hasn't.
bad business. he did bad business in TNA. I'm just saying he just do a lot of like he got a lot of like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
People
he got
probably
rap
even
sheet.
like
I know, man. I know he got rap sheet,
I'm
but
just that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. We would have been with us like, if he didn't have the baggage. Of course we would have saw that man wasn't even when doing the press conference. All the luchadors you saw from WWE and from AAA, he was the champion wasn't there.
he did get
And
signed.
mind you,
They did sign him to a
huh?
contract. They did.
Who?
About the Doritos, he signed with WWE.
No, they didn't. They cleared that up. No, they didn't. Is he still on that AAA contract?
He's still in the Triple H
WWE have
contract.
bought
Okay,
AAA.
so
WWE bought AAA, but he's not they didn't sign him. And bro, they would have signed bro, they would have signed him. We would have been solo. That's all I'm
so what he
saying.
gonna do?
You
Is he gonna
trying to
lose the
tell me
belt
you have a
somewhere
trip?
else? So
We seen TNA champion more. We seen the TNA champion more, and they ain't even we seen to see we if we able to see a TNA champion X Division on television with no problem. Why we can't see the Triple A champion? And they literally bought. And he has WWE ties. It's not like he don't have WWE ties. He
I
has
know he no
WWE
he got
ties.
he just like I said
He
he's a
literally was
former
one of the most
champion.
pushed. He literally one of the most pushed lucha like Mexican wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, he's like one of the top. He's the top ones. He's right up
So
there
the
with.
fact that he ain't being used this, he got a lot of baggage though, man. I ain't gonna. I mean, I wouldn't use. I mean, cause he's like, yeah, you out of pocket. You kidnap. You getting kidnapping and assaulting charges, and you already you had put your hands on women before.
Yeah.
That's literally what happened. Like you can't. That's not disputable. So I don't know, man. That's why Triple H. That's why they were doing so bad, man. That's why they had to sign and shit, man. That's why they had to sell. They had to sell that. They had to sell WWE, sell Triple H to WWE. They weren't doing that good. That's one of the main reasons why. Yes, they have the talent, but you going down that bad. You signing a Belter Del Rio and all that, and you making me world champion. You down bad.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna help them. I think it's helped them being part of the empire.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, that's the market they have, and they
Yeah,
definitely gonna try to sign the best
and
luchadors.
so
This
yeah, they're
match
gonna
to
sign
work,
best
but
luchadors, man. But I hope they
they're
don't
gonna try
try to
to.
change the name. I don't want them changing the name. They need to keep the name. Don't
Yeah, they're
change it.
gonna try. They're gonna try to sign the best luchadors. That's the thing too, though, because like they got to see under below, and people be under contract. They say they free agents, whatever. They can be like, hey, well, we got, especially if you got a bigger bag now. Because here's the thing, Triple A ain't going nowhere. Triple A's not going anywhere. So
Nope,
if
they're not going
they
nowhere.
got
So
they got so they whatever the budget they getting paid more than ever now. I know that though. So
yeah, they're
shoot.
gonna get the top
And hey,
guys.
you can work majority of time in Triple A, but guess what? You can make appearances on WWE.
Yeah, make appearances.
So,
Have some of these younger
but
guys go to AAA. You know,
you
and nothing I do, I would bring back the cruiserweight title.
hell no,
I would do that.
I wouldn't do it. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know, cause like I don't know,
I mean, at this
but
point, at this point, I would, man, because you got the roster for it. Why not? Why not have a
I
cruiserweight
don't
title?
know, man. I don't know because you got cruiserweight guys already competing for world titles and all that. I don't know, like I mean, I don't really. I mean, maybe that makes sense in other places, but like if you're gonna have cruiserweights going for world titles, it don't even make any sense. That's just my personal opinion.
I don't know. It's a lot to it's a lot to think about. What's going on, man? It's more stuff going on. We're gonna speak on it. It's more news. More news I'm hearing around.
Yes, yes, it's definitely it's definitely a lot going on. Uh, but yeah,
Um,
that's El Grande Americano. Yeah, that's funny.
I like that, man. I think he's doing a good job playing this character. He's
Yeah.
really tapping in with that. I love it. It works for him.
Yeah, I found it, I funny that when they played that Vikino package though, I saw the Young Bucks on there hitting the move on the Young Bucks. That was funny.
Wow. That okay, what do you think about that? Was that kind of like
I mean, they had to show the clips though, and they did. Triple A did own the footage, so it's like I
but
don't
it's
think
kind of
it's
funny they
nothing. I
showed
don't
them
think
guys
it was like a
on
big of
there.
a deal. It's just I just find it funny that their Young Bucks was on the pit. It's like because they could have picked different things, but it's like I guess I don't know. I don't know. It was on
They
purpose,
said,
whatever the
hey, they
case
was
may
part of the
be.
company, so hey, you can't get mad because they was a part of the company. They was right there, so can't get mad about
Yeah,
that. So
yeah. Well, CML though, the CM. I mean, if you like shit, I mean, I don't know, but I mean,
never watched it.
AW did the right thing. AW did the right thing though, because well, I guess I don't know. They had a partnership with both at one point in time, Triple A and CMLL. They had a, but then of course Triple A started stopped working with them, and of course, eventually they got bought by WWE. But I mean, we'll see what happens though, because they got some
Yeah,
great wrestlers over there at CMLL though.
yeah. And they can might grab some of them guys. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to grab some of them guys and see. If
Yeah, if
they
I don't, I mean, yeah, but we'll see what happens with this W. We'll see what this WWE. I mean, was it? We'll see if it's like worth it per se, because you know Chad Gay will be in El Vikino though. That would be kind of crazy though if that's the case. It's like all right, but I wonder if we're gonna see a Conan appearance.
yeah, he might make an appearance. He might not.
'Cause he know he had Booker over there.
Yeah, so he's part of the team. They have Jeremy Boras. He's supposed to be the guy of that project with AAA. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, I mean we'll
He
see what
supposed-
happens with that.
So it's a
What is
lot to
it?
tap in, man. And a partnership with that. I'm hearing about NXT Europe. That's a possibility at the end of
Yeah, well,
2025.
I see it too. I see it when I believe. I believe
I
when I
that
see
says,
it.
hey, they already signed some of these wrestlers. They signed some of these
Yeah, they are, bro. But I
main
mean,
event.
okay, but where? I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but they did. They've been saying it's going to happen. It's like they got a lot. They got a lot of stuff going on. It's like okay, but it's like
At this point, I'm surprised because they got so much stuff they got going on. Far as like, we got Evolve, we got the LFG, now we
right.
got AAA, NXT. So it's a
They only
lot. They
doing that
got
to
a
try
lot
to
of.
corner. They just trying to corner the market. That's all they. That's all they doing.
Yeah.
They just trying to corner the market.
I mean, it's getting bloated, man. The roster is getting bloated. It's getting quite. It's a lot of people, man. That's why they had to get rid of some people. They might do another round of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That double. Oh yeah, the double or nothing pay per view. That's I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be this now. This is gonna be it got a dark match. Megan Bain and Penelope Ford versus Anna Jay and Harley Cameron. That's gonna be an entertaining match.
Yeah, I'm
Jamie
definitely not an
Hayter versus
AEW guy, but I'm definitely going to. I'm going to give it a
yeah.
try and watch it. I'm going to give it a try and watch the product.
Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes Monet. That's gonna be a fire match. It's gonna be a fire match. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's gonna be a banger for the it's this that's for the Owen Hart Foundation Cup tournament final. The winner gets the AW World Championship match and All In against. So that's gonna be good. Um, the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin versus the Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara. That's gonna be a great match. Timeless Tony Storm versus Mina Shirakawa. That's gonna be a great match, I believe. FTR versus Daniel Garcia. Nigel McGuinness coming back in the ring.
What?
Oh
Really?
man, that's gonna be. I mean, he been back technically this year or last year per se. But hey, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good
That's
one.
good to hear from that, man. That's really good that
Uh,
he's back.
uh, Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet in a stretcher match. That's gonna be a good one right there. Uh, now I like this one, man. The Anarchy in Arena match. I love this type of match. Love this match. It's like they basically fight all around the arena. Um, Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland, Willow Nightingale, and the Ops, the faction, Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs and Kazuya Shibata versus the Death Riders, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Marina Shafir, and Willa Yuta, and the Young Bucks.
Mm.
Um, that's gonna be a great match. Kazuchika Okada versus Speedball Mike Bailey for the AEW Continental Championship. Boy, that's gonna be a good one. That's going to be a good one right there, boy. You know anything about me, Mike Ball Speed? I said
I heard about
Speedball Mike Bailey.
I heard
He
about
was
him.
in TNA. He was in TNA, Canadian guy. Um, definitely, you know what I mean. That's gonna be a great match. The Paragon. If y'all know who the Paragon is, basically, um, the system of Adam Cole, Kyle Riley, Roger Strong. They just changed their name to the Paragon, whatever. Uh, versus Don Callis family, Kazuchika Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, and Josh Alexander. That's gonna be a fire match though too. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's gonna be a fire match. Uh, for those six guys, and then the main event. Hangman Page versus Will Ospreay. Winner gets the Owen Hart final. Winner gets the AW Championship match. That's gonna be a good one, boy. I tell you, that's gonna be a good one. I don't know who gonna win that one.
So this is basically their WrestleMania. Am I right?
Um, is this like their WrestleMania? I think um that's a good
This their
question.
Starcade, basically. It's their Starcade.
Nah, I don't even be honest with you. That's a good question though. Um, trying to think though, to be honest with you, because Revolution be great too. I don't know. That's a good. I mean, it's definitely one of their key pay per views is Double or Nothing though. I'll say that.
Cause I did remember watching that first one a little bit. I watched a little bit of AEW when it
They
first.
don't. They don't really have like I don't know. They have a WrestleMania though per se.
I'm
I
not
don't
saying they
know.
got a
Yeah, I
WrestleMania,
could
but
be
one of the big shows, like a turning. What's that? Turning point. Am I right? Is that turning point for TNA? What's their big pay per view on?
Slammiversary. No, Slammiversary or something like. Now this is a big paper. I mean, this is one of the key pay per views. Is Double or Nothing though. Like Double or
Yeah.
Nothing. Don't get it twisted. It is one of their big pay per views, but um, yeah, All In gonna be crazy too. The All In
Okay,
that's
All
gonna
In's
be
the
on
one. Yeah, there we go. All In's the one. That's their top.
All In
That's what I
Texas. That's
said.
gonna be a good. That's gonna be a globe. That's gonna be at the Globe Life Field
What about
where
the
the
Forbidden
Rangers
Door
play.
pay per view? Forbidden Door. What about that one?
I mean, that's a key pay per view though. I mean, that's a I like that because they got to do um it's literally like the Forbidden Door per se. I like the so
Now, I'm definitely gonna check this out, man. I'm gonna give it a shot.
word, that's crazy.
Try
Like
something new. Try something new. There's other products you can watch out here.
yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I will be streaming it. Uh, Let me see. Boom, boom.
Cause I gotta throw that WWE on, so I'm gonna watch that NXT. I was gonna watch AEW, but if you streaming, then I might watch it. So
Yeah, I'll be streaming that. Uh, yeah. What we doing that? So I think we touched bases on everything.
I
Also,
mean,
too,
nothing
y'all,
was.
we gonna be like content will be dropping on the Rumble Ring Show channel, um, more frequently. So stay tuned for that. A lot of things in store, a lot of shows or just videos. It's this content will be dropping soon. I'll let
Yes,
y'all
it's
listen.
definitely, man. It's gonna get bigger, man. It's gonna get a lot bigger.
We're gonna be on TikTok. We're
Yes,
gonna be on TikTok. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna be on TikTok. Like I said, more content and all that stuff will coming soon. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's really it though. That's really it. I think touch base on everything. I just want to touch base with y'all. Talk wrestling. You know what I mean? Like I said, more content coming soon. So you know what I mean? Hey, Shallow Roper Ring. So like I said, I'm trying, like I said, trying to build a network, wrestling network, you know what I mean? So like I
yeah,
said, I'm gonna
that's
drop
what we
my own
trying to.
content on there. I
Yeah,
will drop my, stuff. Like I said, if Action Jackson he want to have a segment and he want to have a thing he want to talk about, hey, who knows? Maybe in the future, whatever case, maybe or anybody. It doesn't. I mean, hey, if you want, you can hit me up.
yeah,
Behind the
hit us up.
scenes,
Yeah, definitely, man. Get on TikTok. Follow me
whatever
on
you people
TikTok.
trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
most
actions
definitely,
be on
y'all.
TikTok. So like I said, I gotta get back. I gotta get on the TikTok wave.
It's
I'm like
definitely,
kind of late
man.
to the like.
It's really it's a lot of wrestling fans on there, man. It's crazy, man. It's nuts. You meet a lot, all kind of people, man. I already met an independent wrestler last week. Then I met another guy who used to wrestle in the UK. He named Mr. Entertainment.
Right.
He was trained by Killer Kowalski. Met him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He trained some wrestlers that's in the WWE and AEW. He trained some of them guys. He didn't say no names because that's not how you trying to be. So most definitely, man. TikTok is the place to go,
Yeah.
man. It is.
Absolutely. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching though, man. Like I said, it's Action Jackson. It's your true the king. We will be back. Like I said, content will be dropping. Yeah, I ain't gonna listen, bro. Man, listen, like I said, my schedule be crazy though too. Though, granted, I am doing, like I'm volunteering for overtime, but like how the thing is set up is, I don't want to be the bottom of the overtime list. You bottom of the overtime list, they're gonna get scheduled for overtime.
Yeah.
So they're gonna schedule overtime. So, but the funny thing is though, like couple times, like I'm getting scheduled for overtime. I got scheduled last night. I had to work last. Well, I left at 2 though, so it ain't that bad. I did 10 to 1 some o'clock before 2.
Yeah.
So I mean, I did not want to work last. I did not want to come to work last night, boy. But
And I
I did. What happened?
and I'm gonna make more appearances too. I'm gonna make more appearances on it here and there. I just be busy sometimes, so I make appearances.
Right, right. But yeah, though, but we gonna catch y'all though, man. Like you said, we gonna catch y'all. Um, like I said, man. Um, also follow my Facebook too, man. True the King. I'm a follow the Facebook now. True the King. We need 100 followers so I can go live on there. I can't go live on there because I'm on live my regular Facebook, but it's like I can go live on there, but I can't go like that's crazy. But I need 100 followers on there, so we're gonna continue to grind on that. But yeah, man, that's all that's basically it. Um, appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching. Go subscribe to Rumble the Ring Show. All that more content, old school content. If you want to listen, stuff is coming soon. Drafts, all that stuff is coming soon. So hey, peace, deuces, salute.
All right, see y'all later.
Happy Memorial Weekend. Enjoy it with your families and all that. And we out.